Hello everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to 30DSCBL7 on today 22. Today is a semi-quick one. I'm using a pre-mixed media background here from Vicky Booten, but I am going to do my own mixed media on top of it so that you kind of get the same effect that you can see in the sketch. It's a little different and you'll see. I don't know what it was with this one. I like it in the end. But I don't know if it was starting with a base of colors that I'm not really comfortable working with. Reds and yellows, those are not my colors for mixed media. I don't mind the colors. I don't really like red. That's a whole nother story. But I should be comfortable with them and I'm not. And then I add on green and pink and blue. So it's a little wild and a little out there, but I really wanted to get the idea of splatters on this one, and I wanted to try to do something a little bit different. And I've seen people like Scrappy Kathy and Galaxy Girl, which is Janet. I've seen them all do amazing things on top of the pre-mixed media one. So I really wanted to give it a shot myself. Kay's mom, so Jen, is another one that can just knock it out of the park. And I've been watching everyone do all their amazing layouts with these sketches, and I just was going to give it a try. So this is my attempt. And it's okay. You don't have to love every layout you create, right? So this one is not my favorite. I don't hate it, and I will keep it. I'm not going to scrap this one. I like it enough to keep it, but yeah. It's funny. It's just funny. I am creating this during the part of the March in Canada, at least in BC. The 15th to the 26th is spring break here. So all of my kids have been home. Nora didn't have preschool either because the preschool is attached to Jackson's school. So everyone was off. Could be part of it. I'm also working with photos that I have been meaning to scrap, but they're not the best because what it is are photos taken when we were playing a game where you spin, and if you get whatever it is, you get to crack an egg, like a play egg, over someone's head, and there's like 3 of them, or I think, that have water in them. And yeah, so I got a photo of everyone getting water on their head. And Miss Nora was so funny at the time. She would never pick anyone to put it on. She'd just do it herself. So she'd get herself wet. It was so funny. It was a really fun game. We still have it. We just haven't played it in a while. We don't have the right table to play it on right now. And then of course Jackson's a little bit older and all into video games now and not sitting and playing. So I do think though Barrett is at a good age where it might be fun to bring this game out again and try again. So that's what the photos are about. So one of Jackson, he had spun one where he had to do it on his head. And then there's one where he always got the one where he could do it on someone else's head. So the one of him doing it to Sean, and one of it happening to me as well. So pretty fun. Now, I'm letting my mixed media dry. I ended up using a star stencil on top of what I had done. You can see that there. Just using some white acrylic paint and just a stencil I had on hand. I liked that. I did end up going back in and adding even a little bit more of the colors so that it branched itself out, because I'm using 4 photos instead of 3, and they're not tightly clustered together like you can see in the sketch. The sketch, I'm not exactly sure who it's by, but the lovely Amber, who is playing over on Instagram, chose this one. I'll make sure to have her link up like at the beginning so you can see. I can't remember. I don't think she's playing around every single day, but she has been participating, and her layouts are stunning. She just can make really pretty things. So if you are not following her, please go check her out. She is also Crystal, who is Pineapple Papers. It's her best friend. So, go give everyone some love there. All right, I'm decided that it needed a border. You don't see it in the sketch, but I wanted to include it. It definitely helped. I was having a problem. I have this issue with things being in the middle of the layout and nothing after, it's like it's floating in space. And it really bugs me. I don't know why, but I need a grounding, and I didn't have a grounding to this layout, which was a big struggle for me. So what I end up doing is first I add some sequins and then I show you how I glue these down, because this isn't something I normally show, but I just use my liquid adhesive that I have. It is the Nuvo adhesive. I love that stuff. So wherever you can get it, get your hands on it. And it lasts a really long time, which is nice. But always have a spare one on deck, because if you go back to your old adhesive, you're going to be sad. And then I have a little jewel picker that I use to pick it up and glue them down. So it takes a minute. I used to use my fingers and I didn't have an issue with that, other than I would get glue on my hands. But I do find the jewel picker is just a little bit easier. So that is how I go ahead and do that. And then off camera, I was still struggling, so I add a few butterflies from my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and that really wraps it up. So thanks everyone so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Make sure you check out the links below for everyone else.